Welcome to Manila Updates TV. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The news of a major natural gas discovery swept across the Philippines, electrifying the nation. It began as a rumor in government halls and quickly became headline news. In Manila, people paused to watch the announcement. From Malacanang Palace, President Isabela Marcos declared a new era of energy independence. The discovery, named Malampaya East 1, lies deep beneath the South China Sea, a region of both beauty and tension. Filipinos everywhere felt a surge of pride. For a country long dependent on foreign energy, this was a turning point. The initial reports were staggering, a gas field large enough to power the nation for decades. This was more than just a resource, it was a promise of a stronger, more secure future. The discovery was made by Filipino experts, a testament to the nation's growing capabilities. The government declared a national day of celebration. Flags waved, and conversations buzzed with hope. This wasn't just about energy, it was about national pride and self-determination. The timing was critical, as the country faced rising energy costs and global market volatility. Malampaya East 1 offered a shield against uncertainty. President Marcos called it a gift to the Filipino people, promising it would benefit all citizens. The message was clear. The Philippines was stepping onto the world stage as an emerging energy power. The world was watching. For millions, this discovery represented hope for a better life. The story was simple, yet powerful. A nation finding treasure in its own backyard. The government emphasized transparency and national benefit. The atmosphere was electric. This was a Filipino victory. The discovery was about more than numbers, it was about destiny. The Philippines was ready to take control of its future. The announcement marked a new chapter in the nation's story. The pride was palpable. The world took notice. Malampaya East 1 is located off Palawan in the West Philippine Sea. It's an extension of the original Malampaya project, but this new field is far larger. Early surveys estimate 5 to 7 trillion cubic feet of natural gas, enough to meet the country's needs for 30 years. This is a game changer. The Philippine National Oil Company led the discovery, marking a major step toward energy self-sufficiency. For decades, the Philippines relied on imported fossil fuels, making the economy vulnerable to global shocks. Now billions spent on imports can be redirected to infrastructure, education, and healthcare. The technical challenges are real. Deep water, advanced technology, and massive investment are required, but the rewards outweigh the risks. The government is fast-tracking development, aiming for first gas within 5 years. This project is a national priority. For ordinary Filipinos, it means more reliable, affordable electricity and fewer power outages. Malampaya East 1 will stabilize the power grid and lower costs for millions. The benefits are tangible: brighter lights, stronger businesses, and a more secure future. This isn't just a number on a survey, it's a promise of prosperity. The discovery is a direct benefit to daily life. The nation's energy landscape is about to change. Malampaya East 1 will transform the Philippine economy. Thousands of new jobs will be created in construction, operations, and support services. The government's Filipino First policy ensures locals benefit most. Billions will flow into the economy, spurring growth in manufacturing, services, and beyond. Reliable energy will attract foreign investment and boost GDP growth. The government expects a significant increase in national revenue from royalties and taxes. President Marcos has pledged to channel this wealth into a sovereign fund for hospitals, schools, and infrastructure. Transparent management is a top priority to ensure all Filipinos benefit. The country's financial position will strengthen, improving credit ratings and stabilizing the peso. Malampaya East 1 is more than energy. It's a foundation for a stronger, more resilient economy. The discovery will help lift millions out of poverty. It's a chance to build a brighter future for 115 million Filipinos. The economic impact will be felt for generations. National and local leaders have rallied behind the discovery. President Marcos has framed it as a victory for unity and shared prosperity. Her administration quickly established a legal framework to manage the resource and avoid the pitfalls seen in other countries. Transparency and accountability are central to the project. Local leaders in Palawan see this as a once-in-a-generation opportunity. They're working to ensure revenue supports local communities and environmental protection. Civil society and environmental groups are cautiously optimistic, demanding strict safeguards for marine ecosystems. Their voices are crucial for sustainable development. The business community is enthusiastic, seeing stable energy as a catalyst for growth. The stock market has surged, and new investments are already being planned. Optimism is high. This is seen as the start of a new golden age. The government is balancing economic opportunity with environmental responsibility. The discovery has united leaders, businesses, and citizens. The nation is moving forward together. The celebration is shadowed by a major challenge: China's sweeping claims in the South China Sea. Beijing's 9-line overlaps with the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, including Malampaya East 1. China's response was swift, warning against unilateral exploration and insisting on involvement. Manila stands firm, citing a 2016 International Tribunal ruling that invalidated China's claims. China rejects the ruling and continues to assert its presence with Coast Guard and maritime militia. Filipino fishermen and supply missions have faced harassment and blockades. These gray zone tactics create constant tension. There's real fear that China may try to disrupt Malampaya's development. The Filipino people are united in defiance, rallying under the slogan, Atin Ito, this is ours. Protests and social media echo national determination. The government knows developing the gas field is a test of resolve. It's a high-stakes confrontation with a powerful neighbor. The Philippines is determined to exercise its rights. The world is watching how Manila responds to China's pressure. The situation is tense, but the nation stands firm. The government is preparing for all scenarios. The stakes are enormous, for energy, sovereignty, and national pride. The outcome will shape the region's future. The Philippines is not backing down. The military and Coast Guard have stepped up patrols to protect Malampaya East 1. Modern warships and agile Coast Guard vessels maintain a visible presence, sending a clear message to China. The Coast Guard documents and publicizes Chinese provocations, rallying international support. The government is investing in new ships, aircraft, and surveillance systems to build credible deterrence. The goal isn't to match China's might, but to make aggression too costly. Diplomatically, the Philippines raises the issue at the UN and builds coalitions with like-minded nations. It's a comprehensive strategy: military readiness, legal action, and international alliances. The message: the Philippines will not be intimidated. The nation is determined to proceed with Malampaya's development. The world is watching the Philippines resolve. The stakes are higher than ever. The Philippines has a powerful ally, the United States. The Mutual Defense Treaty ensures U.S. support in case of armed attack. Washington has clarified the treaty covers the South China Sea, including Malampaya. The U.S. has condemned China's actions and reaffirmed its commitment to the Philippines. U.S. Navy warships conduct regular freedom of navigation operations, challenging China's claims. Joint military exercises, like Balikatan, strengthen cooperation and readiness. The U.S. provides military aid, including patrol boats and surveillance equipment. The alliance is stronger than ever, giving the Philippines confidence to stand up for its rights. President Marcos balances U.S. support with an independent foreign policy. The goal is to de-escalate tensions and seek peaceful solutions. The alliance is a defensive measure, not provocation. It allows the Philippines to negotiate from strength. The partnership reassures the nation and deters aggression. The U.S.-Philippine alliance is a key factor in the unfolding drama. The region is watching the Philippines closely. Vietnam, Malaysia, and Brunei face similar challenges with China's claims. They see the Philippines' bold move as a test case. Success could embolden others to defend their own rights and resources. Quiet consultations with an ASEAN are increasing, building solidarity. A unified ASEAN stance would pressure Beijing to moderate its actions. Japan and Australia, key U.S. allies, support the Philippines and value freedom of navigation. They're increasing security cooperation and joint drills. Indonesia, while not a claimant, champions international law and ASEAN unity. The outcome of Malampaya will set a precedent for the region. The stakes are regional security and stability. Asia is holding its breath as events unfold. The world is watching for the next move. The Philippines stands at a crossroads. Malampaya East 1 is vital for energy security and prosperity. The government is determined to harness this resource for the people, but the geopolitical risks are immense. Developing the gas field challenges China's claims and risks escalation. The government pursues a careful strategy, asserting rights without provoking conflict. Diplomatic channels with Beijing remain open, but sovereignty is non-negotiable. The approach is firm but not provocative, strong but not aggressive. The story of Malampaya is one of hope, energy independence, economic growth, and peace. The Filipino people look to their leaders for wise navigation. The goal: use the sea's wealth to build a secure, stable, and prosperous nation. The path is challenging, but the prize is a brighter future. The world is watching the Philippines' journey. The next chapter is about to be written.